Number 5, Bravo Mike, 27 clear land.
Bravo Mike, 27 clear land.
Okay.
Alright, you have the controls.
I have them.
Okay. So just do a nice pickup here.
Let's do a telescope exchange for how good day.
We're going to say for good day, 2 other.
I should be getting light here any second.
Okay.
Keep your eyes outside. There you go, good. Up just a little bit.
Okay.
There we are. Okay, left pedal turn, 90 degrees. Now we'll be into the wind.
Okay.
Be nice and easy to work with.
Slide over to the left here.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Montgomery ground, Montgomery Tower.
Alright, now we're going to do a normal pattern.
Okay.
So I'll kind of help you out on this first one.
Okay.
And then,
Roger.
you know, I'll kind of show you, demonstrate this first one for you.
Alright.
And then the next one, I'll have you do that one.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm kind of pretty much on the controls, just stay along with me on this.
Alright.
Alright, so we're going to do normal takeoff. So we'll stay low to the ground for the normal takeoff, get through our ETL, stay low, we're looking for our airspeed,
Okay.
staying low, our power is good. Alright, looking for that airspeed, 53 knots, we'll let the helicopter slowly climb out.
Okay.
Now this circle here, this is where we do our turnout.
Okay.
So we keep our airspeed, you know, 60 knots or so, and then we start our turnout right at the circle.
Okay.
We're just getting that climb still. You see those 2 trees over there?
Yeah.
We're going to go straight for those trees, and we're looking for, you know, 1,1800 feet.
Okay.
Now look over at those trees, and we want to be in the middle, so you got to start your turn right about here, lined up, you know, just to the right of this fence line.
Okay.
We had Echo, I believe it was Delta 2908.
So it's a pretty tight pattern.
Yeah.
And then right about here, so eyes out at the spot. Alright, we're going to start our turn base, and then final coming around. Altitude, airspeed, it looks good. So we lower power, half cyclic, right pedal.
Pepper 5 Bravo Mike 0 class.
5 Bravo Mike, doing it.
And we're just going to keep it coming around. Maybe I'm going to raise a little power so we don't sink so fast. And then I'm just going to, you know, keep leading off this airspeed. All the way there.
57517, Ramona Tower, left base showing 27.
Then we turn to line up. We're keeping it in trim all the way till they go dead. Once trim strings go dead, then you're in a hover.
Okay.
And what I'm looking for is that
Tower, November 34, Charlie Foxtrot, hold short, runway 27, DFR.
that side picture. I came in a little fast right there at the end of that normal approach all the way down to the hover. And I'm looking for 0 airspeed, 3 to 5 feet. Right above the H.
Just letting it settle.
Yeah.
Tower, November 34.
So you want to start raising that power early, so that it doesn't. You don't have that like immediate raise of power right at the end, and you have to. So you slowly start raising it to get that feel of that slower rate of sink right before the end there.
Right.
And then the helicopter, it has that transverse flow, so it's going to want to like push you, blow you back right there just before you come into the hover. So you got to do just a little bit gentle forward, keep you going to that spot. Otherwise, it'll stop you early, and then you stop back there, and you know, you're out of ground effect hover way back there. Okay, so you have the controls.
I have the controls.
All right, so we're just going to do normal takeoff, just like we did.
Okay.
Looking for that airspeed.
Right base, green ready to turn final.
All right, ready?
Northeast.
Yep.
Runway 27, number 2, for touch and go. Make left close traffic.
Number 2 for...
Keep it forward, keep it forward.
Looking for traffic and left base.
We want to keep it nice and low to the ground.
Number 5 Bravo Mike, traffic ahead and to your right.
More forward,
On the base.
more forward.
This is the top bridge.
Trying to get that airspeed, more forward.
Bravo Mike, got the aircraft.
There's 50 knots, so just let the aircraft climb out.
Follow them, runway 27, number 3.
There we go, looking at the circle.
Yep.
We're going to start our turn there.
Okay. Turning left.
Okay, turning left.
Runway 27.
Now we're going to head out towards those two trees. So just keep us back at like 60. We want to get our airspeed, or get our altitude.
Okay.
And then looking out at those trees, and then we want to be turning just to the right of the fence line. So just start your turn now.
Okay, coming left.
Okay. We're still climbing, that's good. And we don't want to like really exceed 70 knots.
Okay.
You know, it's too much on for our pattern.
Okay.
Okay, and start to lower a little bit.
Descent.
Right pedal.
Okay.
And start your turn. Now look at your spot, right? You want to gauge how much would be like normal approach in there. If it feels like we're going too low, bring that power in. See, right now we might be just a little low, so start bringing the power in early. And keep slowing down your airspeed.
Okay.
A little bit more straight. And then start your turn now. Keep lowering the power, keep slowing down. We want that normal. This is normal, right here. So if you ride that angle all the way down, you're going to be perfectly fine. Now it's looking more steep. Keep lowering. There we go. Get that normal back in there. There we go. That's more normal. Then raise a little bit. So it feels like we're getting steep. Just lower a little bit more power.
Okay.
Unless, of course, we're near zero airspeed and you're too far. Left pedal, left pedal.
A lot of pedal.
Yeah, there you go. That initial, like, it's gonna get a little squirrely right there.
Yeah.
But you just gotta,
work it out.
Yep. If it feels like you're getting too shallow, just hold your altitude, right? We don't necessarily want to climb on finals. Just hold the altitude until that sight picture comes back in. Okay. If you're like too steep, you need to drop a little bit faster. Now be careful with that. If you're near zero, right, and you drop more than 300 feet per minute, you'll get settling of power. So keep an eye on your airspeed. As long as you have airspeed, you just drop it, right?
Right.
Then you're fine.
Got it.
Let's try that one again.
Okay.
On the go.
On the go. So I'm just holding what I have, pushing forward?
Yep. Hold the power you got. Just slowly push forward, ETL, push forward more. Oh, I guess that's not really ETL, that's transverse.
Yeah, okay.
Now we have ETL. Keep pushing forward, keep us low. We're looking for that airspeed.
50.
Yep, and let the helicopter climb out. It's just gentle aft, it'll climb out automatically. There we go, good.
Nice. Coming left.
Okay.
Ramona Tower, check if I'm wrong, Mike. Gonna go around, I'm actually going heading back to one
for the
There you go, keep your speed kind of back and keep your power in there, so that we can keep climbing. And then, go ahead and start your turn.
Okay, turn it left.
Mike, heading back to Montgomery.
Clear left.
Okay, speed looks good. Altitude, yeah, we're good on altitude. Area is clear, everything looks good. All right, go ahead and lower some power, start slowing down. Right pedal, start our turn, lower some more. More. That's good. And just come back on your airspeed some more. Keep coming back. There we go. Yeah, the thing, if you come back too fast, then you're going to balloon up, right?
Yeah,
so you got to lower a little bit more. You got to work your collective if you're working your cyclic. And then that looks like a normal approach to just come around. Maybe pull in just a little power because it feels like we're going to come in too early. Yeah. And just hold that for a second. A little bit left pedal, keep us in trim. There we go, perfect. And that's more steep again. So lower some power, come back on the airspeed, there we go. And then just that attitude all the way down into your hover.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27 for Victor.
Raise power, there you go. Oh, we wanted to stop over there, yeah?
Yeah.
But that's that last bit.
Yeah.
It wanted to push you back, so you got to just inch it forward a little. Yeah. You got to inch it to get your spot back. Okay, and we'll do that one again.
Okay, on the go. 50.
Yep, let it climb out. There you go, good. Get over the middle of the spot, or middle of the circle.
908
Start our turn.
Ramona 2800, 1 touch and go with Echo.
Keep it aft. And towards the tree. The two, the two trees there.
Cherokee 8 uniform.
And then we'll start our turn now.
Okay.
You have to gauge. When you roll out, you want to be middle of, heading towards the middle of the trees. So you got to look over early and make sure that you're not turning too late. Yeah.
Okay.
Ramona Tower, Cessna 733 Juliet Whiskey.
Alright, altitude looks good, airspeed looks good. So we'll want to lower first and then slow down so we don't like balloon up. Because if you slow down first, you're going to go up.
Descending.
Yep. Right pedal.
3,000
more right.
The Wild Animal Park.
There you go. And then get that sight picture in of what you want for your normal approach.
Okay.
A little more right pedal, keep us in trim.
Juliet Whiskey, Ramona Tower, enter right, traffic running 274 being tower.
There we go. That might be a little bit more shallow, so just hold your altitude for a second.
Okay.
Pull in just a little bit. Keep slowing down, yeah. Now remember, you have a tendency to get like a little steep on the end.
Yeah.
So just hold that angle all the way down into your hover.
Okay.
Your goal is middle of the H. Keep us in trim a little bit. Slow down.
Okay.
That last bit is where it messes you up. So you want to keep slowing. You want to follow through with your slowdown.
Okay.
Because essentially it's once you start your like base, once you start your like final, you want to be constantly slowing down. It's a constant work through. If you're holding something, if you're holding your altitude, then you want to hold it with your collective and not necessarily your airspeed. Your airspeed, you still want to be slowing down.
Right. Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
That was pretty good. Let's do a steep approach. What do you say?
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, so coming in a normal takeoff.
Climbing out. A little early.
There we go.
Looking left.
Tower 34 Charlie.
Okay, towards the trees.
On the RNAV runway 9, circle.
Keep our climb coming.
27. 2.5 miles prior to Kitchville.
So that's the 34 Charlie Foxtrot, Ramona Tower, reporting Oda.
Yep. There you go.
Left.
Start your turn. Good.
27, ready to go northbound.
Alright, headed for the middle of the trees. We airspeed looks good. Altitude, yeah, that looks good.
27 cleared. Touch and go.
Clear touch and go 27, Cherokee 18.
Start descending.
Yep, so you still want the same initial, like, setup, right?
Yeah.
You want to be descending and lowering, start slowing down, and then we're going to kind of like hold our altitude just a little bit on our base leg, and we're going to set up for that good steep approach angle to our H. So we're just going to hold this for a second, keep slowing down the airspeed. The slower you are for your steep approach, the better you're going to be. It's going to be better controlled, right? If people are worried about being slower, you're going to get settling with power. But we have a nice headwind.
A mile and a half southeast.
And if you hold this, so we're going to be nice and steep all the way down. So just hold this attitude, keep us in trim. Just keep that airspeed coming back nice and slow.
Ramona Tower 517 on the downwind. I would request a short approach.
There we go. Now we're near zero, so just kind of keep the helicopter flat and just work your altitude with your collective. You've got up to like 300 feet per minute drop, so you're fine. And that shake you feel?
Yeah, it's just the ETL.
That's transverse, yeah. It's just doing that dissymmetry of lift thing in front and aft, so it's doing a little shake.
Looking for traffic.
Keep coming down, inch it forward, inch it forward.
So let's have the traffic inside.
There you go, and then into your 3 to 5 foot hover. Just like that, right? So your sight picture for a normal approach is, I would say, like kind of like middle of the trim strings or so.
Okay.
We're about the same height, so middle of the trim string. Shallow would be like, up here more, and then steep approach is going to be like down here for your sight picture. Right.
Sorry, 517. That's not the one. You're following the one getting ready to turn right base out to the northeast. Should be right
let's do another steep approach.
Okay.
Okay, we're still
I think I was a little bit more hands-on on that one.
All right.
So this one is all you.
Okay.
So normal takeoff out of here.
Cessna 4 Charlie Foxtrot, circle south now. Enter left traffic runway 27 at or above 2,400.
Okay, entering left traffic at or above 2,400, and I'm circling south now. 34 Charlie Foxtrot.
Sorry, 517, do you have that Cessna? Are you in the turn?
The circle, turning out.
Number 2 at this time.
A little abrupt.
Yes, sir.
517, runway 27, number 2, for touch and go.
I did that. Clear touch goes runway 27, 517.
There we go. Yep.
Beam.
Start your turn.
Cessna 4 Charlie Fox, are you full stop or touch and go?
Airspeed altitude looks good. Just kind of level off, so lower a little bit, or just kind of pitch forward.
Cherokee 82,
There we go.
depart eastbound from the downwind.
And then start slowing down, lowering so you don't balloon up. Right pedal.
Right down to
There we go. And we don't want to sink,
Right downwind.
so just kind of pull up just a little bit of collective. There we go. Feel that so we don't sink so much. Maybe a little bit more now. We want to get that side picture of that steep approach.
Cessna calling Ramona Tower, remain outside of Glass Delta airspace.
So just hold it until it looks like it's going to be like right around here area.
Okay.
Little left pedal. There we go. And then square it up, steepen it up just a little bit. So just pull in a little power, hold your altitude till you see that sight picture again.
Okay.
Little left pedal. There we go. And so that's a good steep approach. So just keep lowering your altitude. You want to keep that sight picture in.
4 Charlie Foxtrot,
Maybe up a little bit, right?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, keep inch a bit. We'll get a, and then keep your airspeed up just a little. We want to be at about like 50 knots over the lows.
Okay.
So just hold the airspeed just a little bit, and that way we'll get that good rate of descent going.
To reposition my hand.
Cherokee 72 Mike, they are wing up in the right base, correction 1,000.
Okay, and then we'll start slowing down again. We want to be at 30 knots over California Bank,
Runway 24, clear line.
and then just start bringing in just a touch of power, maybe let it down just a little bit because we're bleeding off the airspeed. Left pedal,
72 Mike, roger.
and we're looking for just the middle of the H. So just keep it in trim all the way down. Raising a little bit of power. We don't want to stop early. We want to stop right on the H, right?
Yep.
So just inch it forward now. There you go. A little bit of forward pressure. A little bit more. Keep us straight. There you go. And then stabilize your hover.
Okay.
You want to be careful when you have like planes and they're jet blasting and stuff.
Right.
You got to be careful with that. So just stabilize your hover for a second, and then you move over. So we're going to move over to that first position where we took off earlier.
Okay.
And we'll be facing the 300 just over that circle.
Okay.
So come over here, get over your circle.
Start turning now, or
Actually, you know what? Let's just face this way.
okay.
We'll just face the wind
Got it.
over the circle. So just come to the left a little bit. Okay, and then just straight down from here.
Okay.
Cherokee 54, Quebec, stay parking. Plus 1.
5 for Quebec. Black exiting Alpha 5.
A little rough. Yeah, a little fast.
It was just that little bump you made on the collective, like settled it a little fast right at the end, but that was okay.
Yeah, Alpha to +1.
All right.
With you.
All right.
All the way down with your power. There we go. Get it settled. Okay, and then roll off throttle towards you. Keep rolling it off below 80. We want 75.
Okay.
Okay, stabilize it at 75. Pedals neutral.
Yep.
And friction's on, so collective friction on
first.
Yeah, you want your collective on first, just in case it tries to creep up on you, right? Alright, good. And then cyclic on.
Okay.
Alright. Twist out. We're going to reset the clock for cool down.
Yeah. Alright, collective full down, friction's on. 70 to 75, we're there. Governor off, coming off. Governor lights off.
Okay.
Landing light is off. Cycle neutral, friction on, they are. Clock reset. And then carb heat down and locked.
After the option,
Avionics off. So
turn off their radio.
This one?
Yep. And the transponder, you can just leave that.
Leave it on?
It'll automatically.
Oh, that's cool.
This transponder is really nice.
Yeah, it looks
It
nice.
automatically, like when you land, it just goes back to standby.
Standby, that's cool.
When you're up in the when you start pulling, then it's on altitude, and it tells tower what your altitude is.
Okay.
So it's pretty nice digital altimeter or transponder.
Okay, avionics off. We're waiting for cylinder head temperature to drop.
Yeah, so we'll do 2-minute cool down.
Okay. We're halfway there.
Yeah, so it's once you get to the 2-minute, once you get to like 155, you just roll off throttle.
Okay.
And then disengage your clutch on the 2-minute.
Okay.
And then you wait 30 seconds, and then you pull the mixture.
Okay. Let everything stabilize slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a nice aircraft.
Yeah, it's like broken in very nicely, and so everything's nice and smooth. And today it helped, having nice and calm conditions.
Yeah.
Ramona was just a little bit of windy, which is good because you want that little bit of wind work.
To work the pedals.
Yeah. Don't be afraid of the wind. The wind makes you a super pilot.
Yeah.
Because you'll go fly out in the wind and you're like, it's super crappy because the wind is like gusting and, But then the next day it's nice and calm and you go fly and you're just like, everything's smooth and perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
A little bit past. So go ahead and roll off throttle.
2 minutes rolling off.
And we'll just pull it right on the 230.
Do we do it to the D10 or no?
Yeah, just all the way off. And then disengage.
Okay. Disengage.
Yep.
Here.
Pull there you go.
And then the
your
mixture.
clutch light's on, so you know it's disengaging. And then we pulled that at like 235 or whatever, so just add 30 seconds to that, so 305.
Okay.
305, and then we'll pull the mixture.
We don't have to wait for the clutch light to go out?
To pull the mixture? No.
Yeah, okay.
We wait for the clutch light to go out for the rotor brake.
Okay.
Alright, so go ahead and...
Pull?
Yeah, you can go ahead and pull it. So take your mixture guard off.
Got it.
Pull all the way out. Alright, then mixture guard back installed. Okay. And then now we wait for that clutch light to go off.
Okay.
Before we pull that rotor brake.
Hold on to it, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, got it. Touch lights out. Like a little bit at a time. Yeah, not too much pressure. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.